start.
Wait, let me go get my sack out.
Sure.
Sack.
Oh, why does he look like me? Brown, awesome hair, pretty cool beard. You know what? Like I said, Cesar had to depart because he's getting adamantium put into his back. So we're rebuilding him like one piece at a time. We made a joke that instead of the $1 million man, he's like the $40,000. So he's only got like one badass feature about him. Like he's got one really strong leg, the other's like made out of wood. Logan, I actually wanted to ask how because last time we had you on the show was to talk about the Justice League ride that opened up in Atlanta.
Yes.
That's opened up.
Correct.
Ryan, you got to go, and Andrew got to go to represent for us. He had a blast.
Good.
How was the opening? How'd it go?
Went fantastic. The ride's up and running now, full time at Six Flags Over Georgia. Justice League Battle for Metropolis is the ride we're talking about.
It's awesome.
It is awesome. So it's
You can see the lasers. I'm so sad about my I can fucking see lasers in the future.
Awesome. What was your favorite part, Ryan?
You not being there?
Oh, burn.
It's funny because Bruce texted me that too. He's like, "Yo, it's so awesome around you guys." I hate everybody.
No, like, it's weird for me to say this, but honestly, just like the setup and the decor, like those statues that were out front were legit.
Oh, yeah.
Like I felt like I was walking into the headquarters of the Justice League going in there.
Oh, that's cool.
It was nice. Like I wish I could have stayed longer.
Yeah. Last ride of the day.
Yeah, man, you snuck me back in there.
Snuck Ryan on.
Holly was like, "Well, let's just." I was like, "He's working." I was like, "Let's just bounce. It's fine." He's like, "No, Logan will get us started." I'm like, "All right, whatever." So we go back to the back. And I'm like, "Yeah, hey, what's up, Logan?" Like I tell Logan, he's like, "Yeah, they want to ride it. They ride again." So he like does a solid, gets us back on there. But it's just cool because like I'm used to doing rides like that, and I always look at like Men in Black. It's kind of like, okay, it's very similar to Men in Black in terms of like you're on the ride.
The interactivity.
The interactivity,
Yeah.
right? Sorry.
Yeah, don't compare it.
Yeah, no.
How dare you?
But like,
Fuck you say?
Logan got real.
He stood up.
he stood way the fuck up. So,
On his titties.
like this, like I actually, especially as a gamer,
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
this is legit. Because
Cool.
it wasn't like I'm playing a guessing game, like, did I shoot that? Did I not shoot that? Blah, blah, blah. And the first time we played, we were like, man, this motherfucker knows some shit to shoot. Look at that score. He's like got 4 million points. Everybody else got like 10,000.
I may know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, this is some bullshit. But no, I could actually tell like everything what was going on. Like for me, that was a huge deal. Like it looked awesome. The video footage was awesome.
Cool.
It felt immersive.
Cool.
I want to do it again, and then the ride closed. But it just need me back on. So,
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
close
if
for
you
the day.
are close
Yeah.
to the Atlanta region, find your way
Absolutely.
up.
You got to. You got to check it out.
Justice League,
So,
Battle
Justice
for
League,
Metropolis.
Battle for Metropolis. Six Flags Over Georgia. Soon to open at Six Flags Great Adventure and Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
Cyborg looks legit too.
Oh,
dude,
yeah,
I
Sally.
saw
That's
that.
how we roll, man.
Yeah,
And
that's
Joker.
so good.
And you know what? While we're talking
And
about
if you
it,
take a tour at Sally,
Yeah, I was just
we
gonna
now
say
have
that.
Joker
What?
in the
that
shop,
Joker looks so
set up, fully animated. It's
So
amazing.
Gaam wants to do a DC show.
That's a lot to move.
Yeah.
Logan's like, no.
Nobody has to.
Well, you know what? You bring up a good
It'll
point.
just take money.
If you live in the local,
Anything's possible.
If you live in the local Jacksonville, Florida area, and you haven't taken a tour of Sally Corp, which is downtown, what's the street?
Forsyth Street.
Which is
West
this is for the
Forsyth
colorful
Street.
building, the rainbow colored
745
building.
West Forsyth Street.
Take
Yes.
a tour of the Sally Corp. It's awesome, and
We do tours every Tuesday and Thursday, but we are closed for the summer as far as tours go. So no tours over the summer. It's just too stinking hot.
I don't blame it. So one thing I had asked about. Since the theme for this year is Gaam Adventure. Logan, I'm sure Ryan didn't update you properly because
I did not.
Yep, like this shit. So let me go and give you an update.
Sorry,
So,
I had to deal with a funeral bother. I hope you feel like shit now.
Wait, okay, that passed.
So did he.
Oh damn! Now I feel bad. That hurt.
He's dead. He can't do shit now.
Whoa! Let me say this. So the theme of this year is Gaam Adventure, and I started thinking, man, how can we tie this back into comic books? And I asked Ed and Cesar, man, what's one comic book series, or just whether it's a single issue, a run, whatever graphic novel, that really kind of embodies that spirit of adventure. And the first thing I thought about was the Thanos Quest series. When I think adventure, I think, central character having to go through, various tasks and then a perilous like route or, just journey. And I think Thanos Quest, if you've never read the story, it's right.
You just
you've
touched
never
my
read Thanos
sack.
Quest, it's the journey of Thanos collecting all of the Infinity Gauntlets, which eventually leads to him, which eventually leads to the Infinity Gauntlet story arc. So that's just kind of my pick for adventure-themed comic book series. Ed, you got one?
I saw the thing that pops in my head, and I always think adventure, I always kind of tie it with almost like fantasy, like as far as comics go. But there's a series called Bone by Jeff Smith.
Yes.
Okay.
10 years.
Dang, that's a good one.
10 years, single story, starts off pretty lighthearted, funny, and it gets really dark, but it's got, I think it's ends up being pretty grand in scope from where it starts out. And like I said, it's a 10 years of this guy's life, just because he did everything. He wrote it, drew it, self-published it for a while, and then had to deal with Image. But it's just I have like it all in one big hardback collection, kind of like done almost like a Bible with a gold leaf on the edges and stuff. So that's one that I think of when you ask to have modern comics that are out now. I would check out like I said, when adventure, like outside of like Indiana Jones and things like that, I always think of like Dungeons and Dragons and fantasy. So contemporary titles, Headlopper is a good one to check out. It's coming out, or it's current, and Rat Queens.
Okay.
I'm not cool enough to know this stuff.
Ryan, what about you? Because you're a comic book head, a lot of people forget about, or don't really get to know that about you.
That's like the only thing that you and I actually talk about without killing each other.
Yeah, it's a beautiful bonding thing.
Although we do both like DC and Justice League a lot.
Yeah,
All heroes
is tight.
Yes.
But
When you think adventure and comic, because you've read just about all the popular comic series. Is there an adventure-themed comic book series that you recommend to people?
I was really on board with you with the Thanos Quest and like the whole Infinity Stone kind of saga, but to kind of you already took that, so I'll jump on something else. It's kind of a stretch, but I would actually say Spawn.
You took
Are you
mine,
serious?
man. I was
Oh,
totally gonna
shit,
say
my
that.
bad.
Yeah, no.
You want to
keep
tag
going,
team
keep
or you
going.
both
No,
talk
no,
about it?
talk about it.
Let's both talk about Spawn then.
Well, I think originally, if you go back to how
Yeah.
Spawn started with the
It was a
time,
quest.
Yeah, exactly. He had so much, and every time he used his energy, it went down. He had so much life to work towards, and he had to solve this issue, this mystery in his life. And so that was definitely on at the top of my list.
Because like what greater thing is there than fight for the woman that you love and you fought back? It's kind of like Goku going on Snake Way. But
Chi-Chi!
but no, like he was
55 episodes. So.
Dude, Dragon Ball Super. Oh
Stop.
shit! Is it Sunday? I gotta download that shit before Toei takes it down for licensing.
On YouTube?
Yeah. Every
Yeah.
Sunday I'm like, let me get Dragon Ball
Like,
Super.
Me and my dad watched Dragon Ball Super in like 10-minute segments.
Yeah.
At the house. I'm like, all right, fine, we're 3 minutes into it.
Man, they fucking bring on Yamcha. I'm gonna be pissed. That motherfucker can't fight. He shouldn't be the Tournament of Power. Anyways. See, you don't really watch it. You were fronting like
What are you talking about? I watched Dragon Ball Super. I'm not caught up on Dragon Ball Super.
Is Krillin in it?
Because I don't
Yeah. No, they had it. So like, Krillin, you're valid because you're a great tactician. I'm like, man, come on.
Destructive this. Never
Yeah,
got
I ain't
anything.
gonna do shit.
Hit like a mountain.
Yeah.
A couple
the
mountains.
strongest power in Dragon Ball Z.
Which I guess,
Accuracy 1.
I guess Dragon Ball is actually an adventure. It's more so fighting than anything, but
Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Period is just like, I mean,
especially when there was more of an actual quest to it of like, hey, we're trying to find the Dragon Balls to do this thing.
I think Dragon Ball falls underneath that a little better.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z, they always attempted to find it like 2 episodes they needed to revive.
Oh wait,
Goku.
Goku almost got radar now. We can just find it.
Yeah.
Okay, why the hell is Goku flying around trying to like pick up people? Like, hey, I'm trying to recruit you for battle. The motherfucker could just teleport. It's like, we only have 8 hours left. Okay, I'm gonna fly over to find fucking Yamcha. Motherfucker, you know where he lives? Just do instant transmission. Get the sorry, man. That's the
we
Asian
can talk
part
Dragon
coming
Ball
out.
all day.
Yeah.
I want to say in biology, or not biology class, but like in science class, like high school, when we were learning about clouds, that's the only answer I got right on like the test. I knew this.
So I'll show you this next time you come by. I'm gonna go kayfabe for a second and be like, all right, when you actually come by, I guess my desk, we have an internal application, and this thing was actually Nimbus.
Nice.
So that's how I was like, I'm in the right place.
I think we had mentioned Injustice 2.
Yes.
And I haven't met anyone else that's played it, except for maybe Shaggy Black, or some of our listeners. But
She gave me an insult to read today, but it's horrible. It's not even
oh,
good.
really?
I told him to give me an insult, and always like, hey, take a picture, or it will last longer. Like, motherfucker, that's so old.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Shaggy, you need to come correct. I'm calling you out directly. Calling you and all the other short box listeners that want to talk shit.
Uh-oh.
Bring it. At Gaam Ryan.
I said this last episode. I champion Injustice 2. That it might be the most well-rounded fighting game I've ever played.
It's amazing. I love the introduction of the metahuman, the arcane, all these different elements now where the characters, oh man, it's such a diverse group.
Look, I don't even need friends to play. I play on the
don't?
console. I don't need it. I
Absolutely
can play multiversity or
Dude,
multiverse.
seriously, the multiverse is amazing. I love how you beat the game. It takes you no time to beat games anymore. It's like you beat the game, you're like, all right, what do I do now? The multiverse. Every day, every hour, it's changing. You're like, look, a new multiverse. I got 30 minutes to beat all these challenges. Awesome.
Yeah.
So addictive.
The
So
cinematics and the story mode
cutscenes
is so good.
phenomenal.
I get pissed when I have to actually do a match.
I'm like, oh,
I know,
right?
right? That's why you just YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube cutscenes.
That's what Ed
Yeah.
said. I was like,
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
genius.
I've done that with every one of the Batman
Yeah.
Arkham games. Every single one of them, I just cutscene it on
That's great.
YouTube.
This is the first time where I think I've actually started to care about DC characters in a long time.
The storyline's genius.
Yeah.
If you go back to the original Injustice,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
first
Oh, yeah.
Injustice,
Fantastic.
what an
Yeah.
amazing storyline, and then they're just building off of that. I'm not saying this is like the greatest storyline. It's hard to top Injustice 1.
Yeah.
That storyline was just so.
Well, they accomplished what people have been trying to do for years.
which is make Superman
Yeah, well, give him a weakness,
D-bag.
really. That's that, like, stop making him the Boy Scout. It's like they fucking did what everybody wants to do with John
They
Cena.
heel turned him.
Yeah, they
Yes.
turned him heel.
Yes,
Roman
Cena
Reigns.
and Reigns. Turn them heel already. Turn them heel. Yes, absolutely.
We got a sample of a dark
Cena's
Superman.
gonna come back with a spray paint beard. Y'all just wait.
Oh, God.
He'll say, brother. And then drop the M.
Hollywood scene.
Shout out to USWA, Ellis. You're awesome.
Oh, yeah, Ellis is awesome.
Yeah.
We got a taste of Darker Superman in comic book form with Red Sun.
Yes.
And then when Injustice
Yeah.
came out, they said, here's the line, let's take it way over there.
But
and have
even-
them kill goddamn Joker.
Even Red Sun Superman still was not.
Yeah, he had a heart at the end.
He still had a heart. Yeah, he was still like.
It was like just a
core to Superman. He was just
an
raised
appetizer. Yeah.
in the wrong mindset. But
Yeah.
this version, this is just straight up evil.
Yeah.
But
Well, actually-
then again, I take that
Yeah.
back. Regime Injustice 1 Superman is just pure evil. Injustice 2 Superman, he's just kind of a demon.
Well, like, they made him what